All right, so we got some really bad news here. AI-generated children's books are not just clogging Amazon listings anymore. They're actually showing up in real stores, confusing kids and infuriating parents, too. Let's get into it, folks. Shoutouts to Creative Blog for the article. But before we get into this, though, I would politely ask that you guys like and subscribe if you are sick and tired of AI seeping into everything that you love. Here on this channel, I like to cover this stuff every single day, so if you guys are as tired of this junk as I am, be sure to stick around. We learned this week that Amazon is destroying rare books to train AI, a story that I actually didn't cover, but hey, now you know. But some fear that AI is also destroying the future of literature. There's been a boom in poor quality AI-generated children's books, and parents and artists are getting increasingly concerned. On social media, people complain of nonsensical children's literature in shops and libraries, while parents have received AI storybooks featuring their own children as unwanted gifts. Fucking gross, dude. In most cases, the books are shoddily made with little thought or respect given to the product or its audience. And check down here, you look at the Twitter post, it looks even worse here. Most people have probably come across websites with unreadable AI-written text or AI-generated books offered for sale online, but some people have been shocked to discover bad AI-generated books appearing in print in physical retail outlets. I've gotten a couple of YouTube comments on my other channels of people specifically telling me, hey, this is not a thing that's only happening online. You can find these pieces of junk in person as well. It's depressing, I won't lie. Me personally, I have not physically seen them yet, but when I do, I will make a video and just discuss it like on the spot if I see it IRL, so get ready for that if you see it. An illustration student recently shared an image on Twitter, I'm not calling it X, fuck that, of a book she said ripped her heart out when she found it in a shop. The text and illustrations appear to have been generated by AI, while truly awful text placement leaves the book's title barely legible on the cover design. And yet, a real shop had the book on its shelves. The post quickly went viral, receiving over 60,000 likes and hundreds of comments, almost all from people who were equally disheartened or had come across similar AI catastrophes. And as you can see, even more Twitter posts displaying this AI-generated garbage. Local cafe had printed out a completely nonsensical AI children's activity sheet, including a puzzle maze with no exit. What is this, bro? Google released a tool for creating AI storybooks last year, and several companies are now marketing AI tools that allow users to upload photos and details about real people to generate a story that can then be ordered in print. So yeah, if you're a disgruntled ex-boyfriend and you've got a girl that went off and dated some beefy macho man, then you can go ahead and submit her real-life details into a storybook and make a freaking fan fiction where you come back and beat that guy's ass and get the girl back, and she is your wife forever and ever. Please don't ask where I got that super specific scenario from. Anyway, that's not the end of the article, but I do want to get to my point, and the point is this. I find it especially disgusting for AI children's media to exist. It's already gross and awful enough that it's slowly seeping into movies and games like I say every day, but I find it especially vile in this instance, because here's the deal. The reason why it's actually working and it's actually being mass-produced for children's content is because the folks who make this garbage are more than aware of the fact that children are the only individuals who will consume it without a second thought, because they're kids. They don't have standard. They know they can get away with that shit. So it just comes off as extra predatory and gross to me personally, right? Like when companies start treating actual children as some kind of dumping ground for low effort garbage, it just shows off how little respect that they have for the basic decency for them. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, man, those are my thoughts. What are y'all's? Whatever it is, be sure to let me know in the comments section. But past that, that's going to wrap this one up. This is Jack Talks Back, signing out. You guys have a good one.